For an awful lot of golfers, the question that I get asked is that I've got to the top of my backswing and how do I start the club down? And those golfers, maybe they've thought about the grip, they've thought about the stance, they've thought about the posture, they've checked the backswing 1,000 times, they've got to the top in a good position, but now what do I do? How do I hit the golf ball? And for some golfers, they hit the ball in the wrong fashion. They take the club to the top and they start with the hands and arms. Instinctively, as a right-handed golfer, I want to throw my right hand down at the golf ball, and that isn't always the right idea, because if I throw the club down at the ball that way, I'll often come out to in, resulting in a slice, and it stands to reason that a lot of golfers struggle with that slice. So what should the right thought be at the start of transition? And this tip really encompasses that move. And it's the concept of taking your lead leg, so as a right-handed golfer, my left knee, and driving it towards the target. So as I face the camera here, my target is now down in front of me that way. And as I set up, I make my turn to the top of my backswing. I feel like I'm in a good position, everything's looking good here. But how do I start down? We've just covered the fact that it doesn't want to be hands and arms and throwing, but what it should be from here is driving the lower body, engaging the lower body early in the downswing and moving towards target. And quite a good swing thought there is the concept of watch what that lead knee does. If I can take my lead knee and drive it towards the target, it's only a couple of inches, but it moves in towards the target this way. That's going to engage that lead hip to start to shift and to start to turn. It sets my body weight in motion. Then I can lean back on that lead knee and straighten it out, and I'll end up in a good impact position and follow through position. But the start motion was the lead knee going that way by a few inches. So big turn up to the top and stop. And if you've got a mirror where the camera is here, that would be ideal. You can see yourself. So good position at the top. Set that lead knee across and watch how the hands and arms and the hips will drop into a good position. Hips will start to move across, hands and arms drop inside rather than being thrown over. Drop inside, turn through, and we get a good impact position, quite dynamic. If we were to be here, up to the top, throw the hands and arms, or worst case, actually pull the knee back too early and the knee moves back onto the right side, we start reverse pivoting. So top, drive the knee, turn it through onto that lead side. If you can focus on allowing that lead knee to move towards the target, I think that's going to help you get through the ball a little bit better. So as I set up to hit one here, I've got my address position, I know my top position is going to be all right, and then I'm going to focus on bumping that lead knee in towards the target to set my body weight in motion the right way. As I move that lead knee across, I get through the ball quite nicely. I get fully into my lead side. If you feel like you're sometimes off balance in your follow through, you're sometimes leaning back in your follow through, consider, did that lead knee move across in the right way? Good swing thought, let your lead knee move towards the target at the start of transition and downswing.